Richter's horses and the fragments of his cart can be seen in a screenshot from the DLC's Steam page. This location is similar to how the DLC's trailer opens. A cart's wheel can even be seen on the ground. A gargoyle can be spotted as the beheaded enters Dracula's castle. Its appearance seems close to how it looks in Rondo of Blood. Most of the songs used in this trailer are actually mentioned by name in the PlayStation blog. This song, however, is not. It's Dracula's Castle from Symphony of the Night. Here's a comparison. Vampire Killer starts playing as Richter and Alucard appear. That short clip right there is probably one of my favorite details in this trailer. Richter attacks once with the Vampire Killer, activates his Flame Whip item crash, and then attacks again. The stained glass portrait that appears in the background of this shot is the same stained glass portrait that appears in Olrox's quarters during the Olrox fight in Symphony of the Night. Bloody Tears kicks in, and Dracula throws away his wine glass.
Mankind, a cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them and die for their sins.
That's the book subweapon. Dracula's fireball attack here is an attack he does in a lot of games. Other than pointing out that that tune that plays is Divine Bloodlines and the jingle that plays at the end is a game over noise, there's not much to say about the closing shot. With the trailer analysis out of the way, the next thing I would like to look at is this little overview image taken from the DLC's Steam page. This first outfit on the right seems to be based on Dracula. Continuing from right to left, I think we have Saifa Belnades from Dracula's Curse, an axe armor which is featured in many Castlevania games, Maria Renard's outfit from Symphony of the Night, Hector from Curse of Darkness, and Alucard, also as he appears in Symphony of the Night. Now, for the enemies, you can see some bats, a merman, a bear, a skeleton, an axe armor, a harpy, and one enemy that, despite my best efforts, I unfortunately can't seem to place. The sub-weapons are easy to point out here. There's holy water, the axe, and the cross. Two new whips can be seen, along with the Alucard shield, Death's scythe, and some sort of bat power? I have no idea what the creature in the bottom left is. I've looked for hours. We can see here what is likely to be the order between the two new biomes. A coolly colored castle entrance, and a much redder section that's higher up in the castle. Death's cloak often changes color depending on the game. His scythe being double-bladed is particularly unusual though. The best example of Death using a double-bladed scythe that I could find is during his second phase in Aria of Sorrow. The actual pattern on his blades seems to pretty closely match this picture I found from the Lament of Innocence art book, but reversed. The beheaded can also be seen wielding the Alucard shield. There's no coffin I could find that matches the look of this one exactly. The yellow cross reminds me somewhat of the opening to Rondo of Blood, but it's definitely a stretch. Because of the wolf statues, I believe this coffin is more likely to be related to Alucard than to Dracula. Dracula, as far as I know, doesn't really have any wolf motif going on. Alucard has his wolf transformation and relics from Symphony of the Night, and the front of his shield features a wolf crest. Alucard also uses coffins as his save point in Symphony of the Night. It's possible that this room is for some Alucard related unlock, similar to how crossover rooms work in the prisoner's quarters already. There are other screenshots that I haven't looked at in this video, and I originally had a section for every single screenshot. It became redundant, especially when going over all the information from that infographic earlier, with all the costumes and bosses and enemies and stuff. I do have more to say, but it's a lot more speculative than everything I've already done, and it doesn't feel like it would cleanly fit into this video. Feel free to ask me about it in the comments below if you're interested. I hope I provided you with some interesting information, or at least one new fact or connection. I also hope you've enjoyed my short little video. Thank you for your time.